woo-woo for a second, and some men are gonna think I'm crazy, but the ladies will understand me. Most women have the gift of discernment. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Something about me is, especially since I've been in my abusive relationship, I do not like making eye contact with men because I can tell the second I make eye contact with a man, I can tell. I know.
You know what? That's the question. You know what? So you're not making eye contact with any man? So you want to put them all under the same umbrella? Crazy.
I know about you. I do. And I had a customer come in today, and it's very rarely that I actually look up and I make eye contact. And I made eye contact with this man, and it sent a shiver down my spine.
Yeah, typical. Look at her. Wearing this clothes, septum piercing, colored hair. You know this woman is absolutely certifiable.
His eyes were dead. His face was cold. He had the slimiest little smile. I could sense it, I could feel it, I knew it. I was like, you ain't the one. You are not one. You are one, actually. He was one. He was
One what? What is he? What is he then?
one, for sure. Because I could see it in the eyes, 100%. And that's why I don't like looking my fucking customers in the eyes. It's because once I see one...
There's clearly a problem with you. If you can't look people in the eyes, I mean, there is a serious problem with you. You need to go see somebody about that.
Like, it creeps me the fuck out. I'm like, Jesus fuck. Like, and there's so many. Like, once you're able to, like, figure out pretty easy what they are by looking at them, you can tell.
Well, I think we get the same impression. She's talking about she has, like, this intellectual skill where she can just...
That sounds really rough for her to have that kind of trauma where she can't even make eye contact anymore. And what she's describing about seeing abusive tendencies, that's pretty intense. It's like her past experiences have trained her to detect danger so quickly that it shows up as some kind of perception when she makes eye contact. What does that make you think?
No, but she says all men are now all of a sudden abusive.
Oh, okay. So she's basically saying she can look at any man and immediately identify abusive traits. That's a pretty sweeping generalization, don't you think? From what you're telling me, it sounds like her past trauma is coloring everything. It's totally understandable that she's scared, but judging all men based on what happened to her sounds like she's protecting herself by assuming the worst. Does that make sense, or am I missing something?
That's why you're failing at getting dates and approaching women. You're going up to women who you're thinking, I'm just going to take my shot.
Look, I don't think any man really wants to go up to women anymore. Taking any type of shot, you are not worth it. But I suppose there is some guys, you know, the smooth characters that's still trying. Obviously, if you're not a chat, why are you even trying? Because these women are just gonna send you on your way. So why make a fool of yourself? And why listen to these crazy women?
And you're honestly not having the confidence you need. You gotta stop putting an attachment to the outcome and start building your social skills. When you build your social skills, you will build...
Even if the guy has the best social skills, I mean, he's a master, he mastered it. If she doesn't like his face, she's not gonna go with him, as easy as that. So why complicate it?
your confidence and you will build your self-worth. You will eventually become a match for the woman that you desire, but you have to understand that it's all about approaching in a respectful and gentle way.
No, it's not. No, it's not. For these types of women, you have to be Chad. You have to be quite handsome. She has to be attracted to you. Then you pretty much don't even have to do anything. You can literally just stand there and she will be all like up in your business. You know what I'm saying? So she's just completely coping here. She's just talking bullshit. Like, she's not gonna go for normal guys. Normal looking guys. Shorter than 6 feet. If you're not handsome, she's not gonna go with that. She's looking for Chad. She wants Chad to approach her. Now, she's probably saying this. Chads are not approaching her, not because he doesn't have confidence. He doesn't need to approach her. He probably doesn't like her. Doesn't like how she looks or how she behaves, carry herself. And because Chad is not approaching her, she's now mad about it. And that's why she's on TikTok or whatever.
You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're approaching somebody who is not interested in you. That is where discernment comes in. Start just by waving, smiling, and saying hello to people throughout.
Jesus, do the guy have to wave now? You're gonna look like a crazy bastard waving at girls. No.
Your day. You will see how many people
So
are.
obviously she has to do absolutely nothing. She can just exist in a space. And the guy has to do everything. She can come up to me.
Actually receptive, and you're going to approach the ones who smile back and say hi back. And that's when you build the conversation. Talk about anything that you want to talk about, things that excite you and interest you, so you're not boring to talk to, or even.
Yes, yeah. Again, I mean, this one is far gone. She should be taken out back. Anyway, now you have to be super interesting. You barely notice goddamn woman. You have to be first initiate the whole thing, all of by yourself. You have to initiate. You have to walk up to her, and then think of something super interesting to say. Otherwise, she's gonna find you boring or something. Like, what? Why the hell does the guy have to do all that shit? Jumping through hoops just to impress you, and then you're not impressed because of how the guy looks. You're just gonna send him on his way. What? You know, she's clearly just talking about Chad. Now, Chad doesn't have to be interesting. He doesn't have to say anything interesting to her for her to be interested in him. He just have to exist now. That's why you get these stupid women like this, and you get Chads. Now, these women can get pretty much, they always get the guy. They can get guys easily. It's easy for them. They can just stand there. Same with Chad. But the rest of us, we're gonna have to jump through hoops for this woman? No, thank you. Now, it's not all women. Obviously, there's some women that is just, they would just pretty much come up to you and talk to you. It makes it, the thing is, it makes it much easier if a woman comes up to guys or clearly shows that she's interested, not by flicking her eyes or just smiling at him. No, that's not enough. Believe me, most guys fallen for that. Maybe a girl smiled at you, you approached, and she doesn't want anything to do with you. Some of them are friendly about it or polite about it, but the smile doesn't mean anything. She clearly has to show she's interested. Now, if she does show she's interested, it makes it much easier for both of you. Now, the guy can still reject her, but that's life. That's life, but it's easier if she's interested. If she shows interest first, clearly, to the guy. Because then, you know, it's smooth sailing from there. Because now the guy knows she's interested. He doesn't have to jump through hoops. He doesn't have to be funny or interesting even. Well, no, you can't just stand there and say nothing if you're just an ordinary dude. Only Chad can do that. Only Chad can do that. But yeah, no, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Worse, putting out the energy that you're really nervous and don't know what to do. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to lack.
Okay, so do you go up to guys? It's because she doesn't have to go up to guys and talk to them. She doesn't know how it is. Did she ever go up to guys? And I'm sure if she did, she was nervous and all of that, and she doesn't want to do it again. Believe me. She's standing there waiting for the guys to come to her. No, thank you.
Confidence. That's how you build your confidence, is getting
How can she
out
talk
there
about building confidence and all of that stuff if she's not even doing it? It should be 50% from her as well.
and start making the conversations. Women love to talk. Make her smile. Make her
Oh
laugh.
god, yeah, they do love to talk. I don't think guys like to listen to women talk. Believe me, there's not one guy that would agree with that, except the simps. But simps are a blight on humanity.
Compliment her in a respectful way. Then if you feel like the conversation is going really good, then ask her, can I get your number? I would love to take you on a date.
Well, stop calling me a female because that's mad disrespectful. I don't want to be called anything with a man in it or a male or nothing like that. Okay? Don't call me a female no more. Call me a woman.
She joking. She doesn't want to be called female, but she wants to call women. Really? Woman?
I swear nothing turns a woman off more than a stingy man. A man filled with stinginess.
I was
okay?
super stingy when I had my business, and I was surrounded by girls. Now, I'm not bragging or anything, but the girls, me and my buddy started the business, and we were working hard and we were partying hard, and they saw that. They wanted to be part of that excitement. We didn't spend a dime on these girls, not a dime, but they will keep coming to us, hanging around us, you know. So yeah, I'm not spending any. I didn't even spend money on my girlfriend. I bought her when it's her birthday. I bought her something, and that's it. For I almost said Halloween, for what is that other day? 14 February, Valentine's Day. No ways am I gonna buy flowers. It's absolute waste of money. Never. And she didn't leave me because I didn't do it. 4 years. She was happy with that.
Because if you have the resources,
If a woman wants all this stuff from you and she's complaining, yeah, you never spend money on you, don't even say anything. Just leave her.
you have to be like going so above and beyond that you can barely survive yourself. I'm not saying that, but you should be spoiling your woman. Like,
why should be spoiled? I don't get it. Why should be spoiled women now? The guy should be her biggest present, and vice versa. You should literally just be happy being in the presence of each other, not stuff. No stuff.
Here and there, spoiling her for Christmas, for birthdays,
yeah,
whatever
Christmas
it is.
And birthdays is fine, but obviously I want something too. I hate getting presents because it's crap. It's just a bunch of crap that I don't need. But I mean, give me something to eat then, at least. Yeah, food is good as a present. Cook me something. That's nice. Or even take me out. But then you have to pay. The woman has to pay out. Obviously. Stuff like that, that's fine. But stuff, no, I'm not buying stuff for nobody.
Whatever you can do.
My time to shine. Fuck off.
What are your thoughts on vegans?
Pussies. I love meat. Big, long, fat meat.
I feel like you're going to be the new hot tour girl.
Spit on that thing.
Jeez, women are trash these days. If I meet, and I saw a lot of these women on the streets. We were partying. But if I see these women, and you know, if they're interested, whatever, I don't go up to them. I don't want them close to me because they are trash. They are just trash. They've been railed. Now the girls that came to us, to me and my buddies, they were decent girls, young girls, man, like 20, 21. They weren't trash. They were just looking for excitement. Maybe they will turn out to be like this. I don't know, but they were still young. They were like not partying or anything like that still. But these hardcore party girls have been on the street for a while. Even when they were younger in school, they were probably doing this already. So you can just spot them everywhere. And I usually stay away from them.
The reincarnation born in Australia.
I mean, imagine your girlfriend goes out with this outfit alone. She goes out with her friends. And she wears this, like, what the hell? Or you start dating her. She's been partying like this. Now you start dating her. Imagine that. She's not gonna give this up. She's loose. She's loose. You don't want that. Jesus.
Scam.
Would you be open to sharing how much you earned at the beginning, like when you first started?
At the start, like for my first month, I think I made like 25 Australian dollars. 25,000, sorry.
I was going to say, $25.
Yeah, it's a big
Yes,
month, $25.
Bees are making a lot of money showing their, you know what. It's amazing. All these simps are giving their money to these women. I mean, they're making bank, but it's not good for them. It's not good for them. I mean, their families have written them off. If they have kids, the kids will know about it. I mean, imagine that. They think they're making all this money, but at what cost?
No,
25. That's enough for a nice family pack of fish and chips.
exactly. Yes, that was when I started to be like, you know, like fuck everyone.
Yeah.
Like I was like, you know what, like screw you all.
Fuck
Like
it,
you
eh?
guys can all sit there and
20
laugh. And,
G's. Yeah.
yeah, and so then
I'll
like
whip it out right now for 20. 100%. Go on, D.
yeah, so after that,
Women like this do nothing but make things worse. She's sitting there and claiming that she made 25K in her first month. If she isn't lying, then all she's doing is manipulating women into destroying their lives to join in on a scam website that will ruin their lives forever.
that was when I kind of got a little bit more confidence and I started to get sort of like less anxious because I'm like, you know what, like this kind of money is what's going to set me up. You know what I mean? And this kind of money is going to provide, you know, my son's security for his future.
Yep.
And be able
Oh
to, you know,
God, she's got a son already. I don't want to be that son. Imagine your mom is a hoe. Imagine that. She's selling nude pictures and videos of herself. And believe me, his friends will know about it.
like put him into a good school and things like that and do all that kind of stuff. So after that, like when I saw the money and I was just like, you know what, who cares what other people think?
What if I wanted dinner on the table every night when I got home?
Not a flying chance. You will never see me cooking for my man.
It's not looking
You see, this
good,
is what
right?
all
Why-
these modern women are saying now. And other women are watching this and they think they can get away with it. If you say that, you're not gonna have a guy. You're not gonna have a guy. Yeah, I'm not cooking for no man. I'm not doing anything. Especially if the woman doesn't work, the guy works. He comes home, no food. You haven't even cleaned the house. They probably want a cleaner and a cook. She doesn't do anything. No, thank you. That's why they are single forever. Or they're gonna have simps, and they hate simps. These women hate simps, so it equals single. It equals single. She's gonna be single.
You can't cook.
I will never cook.
She will never cook. Yeah, famous last words. You're gonna have to cook for yourself then.
Like, can you cook?
Yeah, I probably could.
She's chatting bruv. You're like a spaghetti hoops kind of gal with the potato faces.
I don't like him. Unless there's a ring on my finger, I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing it. I ain't cooking for no man. No man!
Have you ever cooked for a guy or anything?
Nope.
Not even a little breakfast?
Never in my life.
1-2 scrambled eggs.
Cup of tea, man.
The thing is, why she haven't cooked for the guys? Because Chad, she only had Chads. So what does Chad do? He comes over, he rails her, and then he leaves. He's not waiting around for breakfast.
Snacks.
Fried egg, nothing.
You know what's a trip? Life after divorce in your 50s. Most days I'm like, what am I even doing? I was a stay-at-home mom and had no job for most of my married life, raised my children, homeschooled them. Now I'm an empty nester and divorced.
Yeah, so, divorced at 50? You stupid muppet. Why did you divorce? Just to sit alone now at some house. No children, no dude. I mean, the dudes out there doesn't want you, they want young girls. Not you, old woman. Old woman. Oh no, I don't know why they divorced after that. They think they're divorcing because they think they're gonna get some young guy that's gonna be interested in her and she's gonna travel and she's gonna have a fun time. But then they see the reality. It's not the same.
Age.
I'm 30.
Are you single?
I am.
Do you think it's a red flag that you're single at 30?
Maybe to some people. I'd had a long-term relationship for a while up until like a couple years ago. So I think that for some people that have a very antiquated sense of romance and modern dating, it's possible they could see it as a red flag.
So why did you end that relationship?
Because we met when I was 19 and I grew into somebody that was very different than who I was at 19 years old, and the partner that I would have chosen at 28 was much different than the person that I had chosen at 19.
And how long was this prior relationship?
8 years. It was just a matter of falling out of love and being somebody new and just wanting to explore life as an individual versus always being tied to somebody.
That's a tricky spot to be in. 8 years is a long time, and it makes sense she'd want to figure things out before jumping into something new. I think it's less about being a red flag and more about navigating shifting priorities and expectations. Here's what I'd say. A lot of guys her age might be focused on settling down more seriously, and she's at this stage where she's still exploring. Younger guys might be at similar crossroads, but honestly, attraction is more complex than just age brackets. Her best bet is probably to just be upfront about where she's at, that she needs time to figure out what she wants and isn't necessarily looking for marriage right now. A mature guy who's on the same page would see that as refreshing honesty.
Just explain quickly again to me, if you're a woman and you have to show me interest, say you're standing far away from me, what would you do to attract my attention?
Standing across the room from someone I was interested in, I'd probably start with subtle eye contact. Maybe looking away when you catch my eye, then back again. Maybe a small, genuine smile when we make that connection. If I was feeling a bit more forward, I'd likely move a little closer over time.
So why did women forget how to do this? I mean, these days, they think they should just stand there, not showing any signs of interest. How are we supposed to know they are interested? Not that I would approach them. Forget about it. They can approach me. But it's almost like they just want a certain guy to approach.
That's a pretty common frustration I hear. This idea that clear signals seem to have gotten lost somewhere. A lot of it feels like changing social scripts, where women are getting a lot of contradictory advice now. Be confident and make the first move, but also don't come across as desperate. It's a confusing space to navigate and leaves everyone unsure. I think when the messaging gets so mixed, people can default to just being less expressive generally, especially if they're also dealing with so much noise about rejection from social media and mixed signals they're getting online. What makes you say you wouldn't approach them, though? Is it the risk of reading things wrong, or is it more about wanting the ball to be in their court?
Because I'm a catch, so that's why.
Ha! Fair enough. I'll bite. Why the confidence?
Okay, yeah. We'll chat later. Ciao.
See you later.
Yeah, like and subscribe if you like this content. Good.